All right, so hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm Mr. Stoltz, and this is Mr. Stoltz and Friends. And today in the studio, I got a dear friend of mine, Z.Woods.
What's up?
What's up? How you feeling?
Pretty good, man. How
Pretty
about
good.
All right.
We're going to make this night pretty epic, or some sort of that. But this channel's about sneakers, and this dude right here loves sneakers. So what is your thing about sneakers? What is it that makes it special? What do you like about it? What is it all about?
Well, I mean, first of all, you need some form of shoe or something to walk around in, to get around. So I don't know, sneakers for me is just like the natural thing. I feel like that's the thing I have the most in terms of shoes compared to like other types of shoes.
So a lot of you guys have probably heard at the end card of my videos that I've had this guy featured on it. A lot of Z.Woods, R&B tracks. I love it. A lot of you guys probably love it as well. But I want to let the man discuss a little bit about his music and how he feels about it. So, Mr. Z, what is it about music that appeals to you? What is it all about?
Man, I feel like music is, the ultimate form of expression, at least for me, in an art form that, has been my go-to art form or way of expressing myself since I was like a little kid. So music to me is just like a natural element of my being. I feel like it really is just another part of who I am. Yeah.
So where do you like find an inspiration in your music? Where do you find it?
I'd say like everyday life. There's always circumstances that you can comment on or elaborate on or play with creatively. So there's everything from even sneakers, man. You could do songs about sneakers and everything. You can feel inspired about by how they make you feel or their involvement in a certain circumstance. So yeah, there's plenty of ways to capture that inspiration.
Let's play a little short track to see what this guy's all about.
Feels like there's walls to climb, a million ways won't find the road that leads back to be fun. Like fireworks, yeah, you know just how it works. Got me singing, ooh, dangerous like dynamite, but it just feels so right. She'll be the end of me, yeah.
So when we're on the subject of sneakers, for you, what is, let's say like your top favorite sneakers? What do you use on a daily basis? What is your go-to sneakers?
Wow. I mean, it's pretty simple. For the past like year and a half or so, I would say the Ultra Boosts by Adidas have been the dominant sneaker that I've been putting to use.
What do you think about NMD?
I like the NMDs. I like the way, at least how the top feels. But the sole is not as, for me at least, it's not as soft and, bouncy.
Oh yeah, same here.
As an Ultra Boost, but
it looks good. And it feels good, but
sure.
Ultra Boost wise is not on the same level.
Yeah, I exactly. Like for me, I'd still pick Ultra Boost over NMDs, but NMDs are nice too, for sure. Especially, well, it's got to be the Prime Knit version. Like I can't do the
mesh one.
The mesh regular one.
Same here.
Yeah.
I said it before. Mesh one, big no. And this guy agrees with me,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Like it's still a good shoe. It's a budget shoe. It's still a nice shoe, but nah. Prime Knit is the way to go, in my opinion. Though.
Yeah, no, I agree. The mesh one is just, I feel like it's stiffer. I think one of the aspects to the NMD that at least draws me to it is the fact that the Prime Knit material kind of hugs your feet in a sock-like way, which the mesh version, in my experience, lacks. So, yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose.
All right, so when we're on the subject of Ultra Boost, I know that this is his pair right here, made a great impact on all sneakers and especially Ultra Boost. How much do you think like Kanye got?
Oh,
with this one?
That he got?
No. What he influenced like the Ultra Boost community and Adidas building its own brand and so on and so on.
Sure. I mean, I definitely think that Kanye had a big part in I guess, the relaunch or the reboot of Adidas, and especially, I feel like he is in big parts responsible for the Ultra Boost being as popular as it is. But on the other hand, if it was a crappy shoe, then it wouldn't,
he wouldn't rock it.
Well, yeah, that too, but also it wouldn't really have mattered, But it happens to be a visually,
appealing
attractive,
sneaker,
right? As well as a functionally, probably the most comfortable, regular shoe or sneaker that I've ever worn. So,
do you think this is your number one, most comfortable one?
Absolutely.
Do you think Nike got something against this one?
I guess the closest thing, well. It's kind of tough to compare because there's not really anything that's directly comparable. I'd say that maybe like the Lunar technology from Nike is a close product that is closest in at least competing with this. I'd say for me, well, an example, right? I came here and not knowing what to pack, and the only shoes I brought were my Ultra Boost and one pair of free runs.
Yeah.
For my workouts and stuff, which I do find is a really a comfortable shoe as well.
I think that Nike can compete with the upper on these shoes because they got their own flying in. This one got the prime knit and so on. But the bottom wise, I think this one is a little bit ahead of like Lunar Glide, Lunar Epic, and so on. But Nike's still like doing a great job. But I gotta agree with this is like it's so comfortable. Like I don't want to wear some of my sneakers sometimes because this one is almost too comfortable. So we're on like this one. I know that I got your beater right here.
Yeah, this is my first Ultra Boost that I ever got. This was in March of 2015. And it's been the one, the pair of shoes that I've been legitimately rocking for the last
as you can tell as well,
300 and I'd say 80 some days. Like it's been put to use, and I still rock them because they still give me that that bounce, a good feedback, and good support, and they look
money well spent.
Hell yeah, most definitely. 180
most
plus
definitely,
tax. Yeah. Definitely.
That is most definitely
probably the best money I've spent on sneakers, outside of like those really expensive Yeezys
and Jordans as well. Like
right.
The band is coming out as well in a while.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that one.
I actually am. Yeah. I like the classic shoes. Even and especially Jordans and stuff. I still love my J's, but yeah, in terms of just functional wear and what to wear on a daily basis.
And this is more
it's definitely
to go sneaker. But maybe if you're going out, then you're gonna rock a pair of J's or something like that instead of this, maybe.
But you know what though, like the way that Adidas has like designed and colored some of their Ultra Boosts, it makes it actually a pretty good even a going out sneaker too.
Yeah, like this one would be a lot more going out sneaker than this one.
Like I've worn Ultra Boosts in many like business casual environments as well, and it has, at least I don't feel people have been looking at me weird. I might be wrong, but yeah, man, and definitely a very flexible and all around type of shoe.
So the natural move from these ones to something brand new, because these ones have been out for how long?
I'd say like a year and a half.
They've been selling really, really good, and Adidas has been pumping out a lot of NMDs, a lot of different colorways of the Ultra Boost. So the natural move from these ones are actually the Uncaged. When I'm looking at these ones, let's start. Like, what do you think about the move from this one to that one, Uncaged towards like Caged? What do you think about them? What is good about this one that this one doesn't have, and so on and so on? What do you think about it?
I feel like the Uncaged version is like a hybrid of the NMDs essentially and the Ultra Boost, basically just taking the top from the NMDs and popping it on top of a Ultra Boost sole. Or it could also be, you know, how Adidas have been putting out those collab shoes, like the one with Hypebeast, I think was
that was selling out as well.
Yeah, and a lot of people have, and I've seen a lot of people like uncage their Ultra Boosts too, like, you know, literally just taking a pair of scissors and cutting off the cage.
But no one has had this sock-like upper yet.
Yeah.
This is from the NMD,
right?
Straight away from that one.
You know, I like it. I think it's comfortable. I wouldn't say I like it more than the regular Ultra Boost.
You like this one better than uncaged?
Well, not. I mean,
or let's start with what it looks like.
Yeah.
Which one, like, just like no comfort, no nothing like that. Just what it looks like.
Just purely aesthetically, I think Ultra Boost, the original ones, you know, it's hard to really say which one looks better. They both look good, but I feel like the original Ultra Boost with the one with the cage, you know, it has like a certain, it's more athletic. It has a more athletic look, and also it has a more of a, I guess, OG now. You know, I mean, it's only been out for a year and a half, but since that's the way it was released first, it kind of has like that distinct look to it of what an Ultra Boost is. I feel like a lot of people might not know that the Uncaged is actually a Ultra Boost shoe just because it lacks the caging. But yeah, aesthetically, you know, I like them both for sure. I just don't like the 3 stripes that they have here.
Same here. So this is the thing I've been talking about as well in my reviews. The 3 stripes here at the toe box. I would rather have like a unified body up here, like the toe box. Like this one would make it look a lot better, right?
Yeah.
And especially like this one here as well.
Yeah, I don't
like
know what that
I do
is.
understand why it's here, because you have to like add strength to the shoe. Otherwise, maybe it would tear up the prime knit because it's more delicate than this one. But this is probably the only things that I dislike about this shoe.
Yeah.
Because the upper here feels really good, especially if you're out running. Or how would you say, running wise, this one and this one? When you have the sock like upper and this one.
You know, I think, well, for me personally, I don't use them for
running.
Ironically,
No.
I don't use them for any like.
I bet a lot of people are not using these ones for running. It's more of a lifestyle sneaker,
Right,
even though
definitely.
Adidas is promoting it as a running shoe.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure it's a great running shoe. It's for, well, if I had to choose between the two, it would be the OG one.
The OG one,
only
yeah.
because I feel like it gives me a tighter, a snugger fit on my feet, and I have big ass feet too. But
Then
yeah, it's okay though.
it's okay. All right, you
but,
go wide, I got flat. You know what it's all about.
Yeah, but I gotta say though, you like the sock thing. You know, I gotta say that this part right here in the back, like where the Achilles is, it kind of cuts into my, like, especially if I'm wearing like those no-show socks.
Oh yeah.
Or anything like that.
Oh yeah. I remember you told me about it.
It actually scratches like the back heel or the back of my
I've never
my
noticed
ankles.
this.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just the shoe that I had, like the other ones. But yeah, for some, I mean, it definitely, because it's so snug that it definitely cuts into your ankles a little bit, which can, you know, it won't. I don't think
Does it irritate you, or it's
Yeah.
just like a small little thing that it doesn't leave like a mark or something like that?
No, it gets red.
It gets red.
It gets red, and you know, it hurts a little bit. It's not that bad though. Like it doesn't, you know, it doesn't actually burn necessarily, or you know, it doesn't like tear up the flesh or the skin at all.
It doesn't go Walking Dead on you.
Yeah, it doesn't go zombie mode on you. But it's I mean, it's still kind of annoying sometimes. But then it's like you get used to it and you just carry on. So
yeah. What do you guys think? Does this one irritate you? Okay, so we talked a lot of sneakers. This guy's here in Sweden right now. You're going back to LA when? Tomorrow?
Actually, tomorrow morning. Yeah, in a few hours.
How does it feel?
It feels good. It's always
Going back
nice.
to the warmth?
Yeah, I heard it's hot over there, as usual.
Here it's not really hot.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually pretty pleasant. I haven't been to Sweden during this time of year in many years, so being here during like, you know, the end of summer and seeing some green for once, because I always come
in LA
wintertime. Yeah.
It's not really super green.
It really
it's probably as like you go to Northern California, you know, you have like Yosemite and all that. It's more green, but in LA,
yeah, it's very, you know, it's a very desert-like climate, so it's very dry and arid, but it's cool. I mean, you know, definitely my fingers are itching to
go back
and start on some stuff. So
your plans up ahead?
Oh, I got some cool stuff
Got
coming.
some cool stuff coming on.
Definitely music related.
Music related.
Yeah.
Maybe a few sneaker related
Oh
stuff
yeah,
as well.
Adidas,
Maybe.
please come mess with me.
Yeah.
Like I'd gladly take you.
You want to see Adidas rocking his new music video as well.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
That'd be tight.
All right,
Yeah.
brother.
All right, bro.
It's been awesome.
Yeah.
And what can I say? This guy, go check him out. If you haven't seen him yet, he is, for me, is dope. That's a word I don't normally use, but he is dope. So I'm gonna leave all the description details below for all his social media, YouTube, music videos, and all that. Go check him out. And as always, see you next week.
Hey, before you go,
All right.
Can I say something? That
Say
I've
one
always
thing.
wanted to?
Say thing.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Mr. Stoltz. No, he's Mr. Stoltz.
I'm Mr. Stoltz.
You're Mr. Stoltz. I'm Mr. Woods.
Yeah, you're Mr. Woods. So,
But hi everyone, welcome back.
Can't wait till the day när du måste klara dig själv utan mig. Trodde vi var real, trodde vi var gold. Trodde aldrig världen trodde vi var någon som king and queen shit. Trodde aldrig att det bara slutade så. Gilla mig, vem tänker du på? Hålla mig, vem tänker du på? Snäcka mig, vem tänker du på? Kyssa mig,